Scientists all over the world are calling this the end of days. It seems a strange planet has entered our solar system and is coming toward Earth at an alarming speed. The world is in utter chaos and people are rioting in the streets. Animals are acting strangely as there are reports of pigs, yes, pigs, growing wings and flying. It has been noted that it is indeed snowing in hell. Calendars everywhere are reading that every day is the 12th of never. In lighter news, it seems my sister gave birth the other day to an adorable little chimpanzee. This means I have now become a monkey's uncle. If only there were someone out there to help us, say a comic reviewer. Maybe a comic reviewer listening to this broadcast right now. Maybe a comic reviewer who is currently missing his cue to start the show.
I really gotta stop listening to this show. The end of the world seemed to be the recurring theme in the company-wide crossover events in the spring and summer of 2015. Both Marvel and DC promised doom and gloom for our heroes as the end of days approached. Some titles went on despite the promise of change. Many were cancelled. There was also the promise that the status quo would forever be changed. Basically, it was the same old song and dance we've heard over and over again. Reality shattered and all manner of stuff was hitting the fans, literally and figuratively. It caught the reader's attention, and we had to know what in the world was going on. What was an even bigger surprise was the title for the summer event Marvel was putting out. Why did every comic leading up to the event call itself The End of Days? We then finally got our answer, and it was simply Secret Wars. The title should sound familiar to you as I looked at the classic 1984 to 1985 crossover event's top 10 amazing moments a while back. It was an epic tale that had repercussions to this day, like Spider-Man's alien costume, and is considered to be the mother of all company-wide crossovers. It had it all. Action, drama, comedy, heroes versus villains, monsters, the works. Now, 30 plus years later, Marvel is at it again. Oh, I hope it's better than Secret Wars 2. History does have a funny way of repeating itself. At least this one's a lot easier to scan. This time around, Earth's mightiest do not have to contend with a disco suit wearing, afro having cosmic being wanting to play a deadly game of hero versus villain. This time around, realities are merging together as we say bye-bye to the Ultimate Universe and the Marvel Universe as we know it. Both universes were to come to an end once the dust settles. A new world was then supposed to take its place and be called Battle World. And if you think this looks like the map of the game of Risk, well, you aren't wrong. Each area of the all-new, all-different Battle World would represent a different reality and different storyline from Marvel's past. We've got a reality where the superhero Civil War raged for years, a world where the Age of Apocalypse was still going, and many, many more alternate realities make up this map, and each of them represents a pivotal time or storyline. Nash from Radio Dead Air put it best when he said that this new event seemed like a victory lap for the end of the Marvel Universe. And he's right. Everything was ending. And if there was any way for over 50 years of continuity to end, it would be this, the final curtain. The question now is whether or not what's happening is a reboot. The answer, my friends, is a resounding no. Not a reboot, you say? No, not. Put those torches and pitchforks away, please. It's true. Axel Alonso, the current head honcho at Marvel, has consistently said that what's happening is not a reboot by any means. What is happening, he said, is that this event is going to be the next chapter in the history of the Marvel Universe. While it is true that the Ultimate Universe will end after 15 years, the Marvel Universe will still be around, but with some aspects of the reality that make up Battle World peppered throughout the Marvel Universe. To cement this, we have been given sneak peeks into the future, via comics given out on Free Comic Book Day, and of course, promotional art. I'm certainly gonna have my work cut out for me, that's for sure. With the end of days all upon us, let's dig into Secret Wars 2015. Not 1984. That would be confusing. Show the cover. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Alex Frost is a genius painter. Who doesn't like the man's style, raised with the brush, the way he makes our heroes look lifelike? What's not to like about a man who has been considered one of the greatest artists in the comic industry today? Sure, it may seem cluttered at first, but hey, at least we have a sense of some serious stuff going on here. I mean, there's a mix of Ultimate and regular Marvel Universe characters floating around here. It's pretty gorgeous. Not as good as his painting of the original Secret Wars cover, but it's still nice. Okay, I fangasmed over this art long enough. Let's see what's inside. Our end of the world party began simply enough with inky blackness. I guess if you want to start talking about the end of all things, you might as well go for broke. This isn't my editing, by the way. There's not much to see here other than a few lines of text, blackness, and hey, it's Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange, and Molecule Man. I wonder what they're up to. They're looking at something as the narration boxes read how white light we see when we're dying is really the brain trying to save itself. And apparently these three guys just saw the light as the bright light envelops the three of them. Strange and Molecule Man are blinded, and Doom reaches out. What is he up to? No answer. Just three characters looking at the crack in the skin of the universe. I thought I was reading a comic, not watching Doctor Who. I half expected the Time Lords to be pouring out. Then again, this is the end of the universe. You would expect the Doctor to show up now, wouldn't you? Well, apparently the light that everyone saw was God. Jack Kirby's gonna save them all? I knew it! He's like God in the Marvel Universe now. Yeah, look it up. It's canon. Can't argue with canon. Look it up, see? Much to my disappointment, it isn't Jack Kirby Doom's talking to. Nope. It looks like he's talking to a group of cosmic beings called the Beyonders, who are dreamers, destroyers, and have all of reality at their whim. Ooh, this is getting exciting. Doom, why are you hanging out with these people? You gonna tell us what's going on? I guess not, as we cut to Earth 1610, aka the Ultimate Universe, aka the place where pretty much everyone is a jerk except for one Miles Morales. At SHIELD HQ, Samuel L. Fury and Hawkeye are being briefed about the end of the world, and he asks how long they have left. Fury is talking to the Cabal, which seems to be this think tank, and they say that their reality doesn't have long. In fact, it's the last universe in a string of universes that have been blinking out of existence. To save their reality and ensure their survival, they must fight the heroes of Earth 616, the core Marvel Universe. Because why would we want our heroes to work together to solve a problem? That's crazy talk. Ultimate Reed Richards says that he witnessed all the universes fall, and is sure that there are only 2 universes left. Only one must survive. Reed says that Fury is their only hope, and Hawkeye asks if they can trust him. Fury, showing some sense, says that no, they can't. But in this world of kill or be killed, there can only be one solution. Kill them so the Ultimate Universe survives. Back at the evil layer of evilness, Ultimate Reed talks to his cohorts in a scene that kind of plays out like this. Do you think they bought it? Mwahahaha! Of course they did. The fools are walking right into a trap. Mwahaha! You do realize we're still doomed, right? Yes, we should probably do something about that. Anyway, Reed says that S.H.I.E.L.D. will launch their troops soon, and it turns out he's talking to Thanos, Terax, and I have no idea who that lady is. All I know is that they're called the Cabal, and Ultimate Reed says that he offered ringside seats to the world's destruction. Thanos does bring up an interesting point. People should know when their time is up. This Thanos seems smart. I think he's from Earth 616. Just a guess. It doesn't make it any better, mind you. On Earth 616, the battle for the fate of 2 universes began. The ultimate helicarrier looms over New York as Earth's mightiest heroes charge into battle. Captain Boxes have Earth 616 read explaining that they have warned the governments of the world of this issue and told the truth. It looks like Earth 616 Reed isn't such a bad guy. Well, compared to his Ultimate Universe counterpart, I mean. Reed said to the world that those in power were going to have to save the day. The problem is, no one believed them. Aw, come on. Reed's helped to save the world a million times by now. How is this any different? While Spidey is helping with crowd control on the streets of Manhattan, Reed and the rest of the Fantastic Four hurry to make preparations because the world's greatest royal smart person needs to have the world's greatest exit strategy. The situation seems to be going from bad to worse as Ben and Johnny load cargo onto a ship. Reed turns to Sue and asks what the ETA is of the real cargo, and she replies that they'll be coming any minute now. Right now, it seems that they're having a bit of trouble as Spider-Woman and Black Widow try to fly towards the Baxter Building under heavy fire. It seems that the ladies were picking up other royal smart people as they see the Beast from the X-Men. Families were torn apart, and some scientists stayed behind. Reed said it's okay because they were redundancies operating in fields he already excels at. He then has Black Panther begin a countdown. Now isn't the time to have an inflated ego there, Stretch. Oh, speaking of ego, during the battle, Ultimate Iron Man has come across Captain Marvel. And man, oh man, do I wish I could do drunk Tony Stark's voice like Linkara does. It doesn't matter. Ultimate Tony says that they've engaged the enemy, which they've been doing for the past 9 pages, and he wants Fury to give him a pep talk and instructions. Tony, how about you watch out for that hot blonde who's about to knock you into the middle of next week? Stark is ordered to use overwhelming force and initiates Iron Man 6, which causes an explosion to rock the city. On the street-level heroes like Luke Cage and Iron Fist work to help save people's lives from, the idiots firing at the city. Suddenly, help has arrived in the form of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's see what they can do. Oh wait, we have Storm and the female Thor cooking up a plan. They combine their powers and strike at the enemy helicarrier. Captain America, who by the way is the Falcon, notices something on the horizon. Sentinels have entered the fray. Apparently the Sentinels were a present from Cyclops and... Scott, buddy, don't you think this is a little bit of an overkill? I mean, I know having mutant hunting Sentinels under your command is ironic and all, but, have you seen Terminator? Scott has ordered the Sentinels to keep people away from him until the time is right, as he sits atop what looks like a giant egg. These jokes are just writing themselves, people. Cyclops needs more time as the helicarrier takes on more damage. It looks like our sane heroes might actually win this one. Drunk Iron Man has his hands full with Carol as his weapon platform goes offline. The Guardians are doing what they can, and suddenly something catches Carol's eye. It looks like little Independence Day sentry pods are being launched out of the ship. Below, Hulk, She-Hulk, Colossus, and Nightcrawler are talking. She-Hulk hopes Colossus can hit the ship, so he picks up the Hulk and throws him at the helicarrier. Wow. Look at the expression on Hulk's face. In the helicarrier command center, Stark says that they need backup. Fury says he's going to call someone when suddenly there's a big ba-boom, and our aggressors are startled. What was that? Fury asked. I don't know. What's large, green, and very angry? The answer, of course, is the Hulk, and behind him arrive the others. She-Hulk can't believe it's still standing, and her cousin says it's standing, for now. The command center is in flames, and Samuel L. Fury said that he has one last trick up his sleeves. He's gonna call Ultimate Reed and his friends for help. Calling the bad guys for help, huh? That'll work. Fury admits that they failed. He never thought it would go out like this, and now he wants Reed to finish the job. Ultimate Reed then says that this was always how it was supposed to end, and how he brought it on himself. Great. Typical megalomaniac talk. Nightcrawler notices something near the George Washington Bridge. A strange pink dome is about to cover the city. At least I think it's a dome. Well, like Kurt says, whatever it is, it's opening, and the real baddies here plot their next move. The pink bubble seems to be a hiding place for a doomsday weapon of some kind, and our mechanical friend says it's time to reveal the hidden secrets within the dome. From out of the pink dome emerge little ships, and Ultimate Reed says to show them the future they could have had. Meanwhile, below, a small figure emerges from the dome. It's Miles Morales, the ultimate Spider-Man. Miles, get away while you still can. You're like the only Ultimate character I like. It looks like the other Earth has got their second wind as more ships appear from Hammer Space, and Black Bolt of the Inhumans is the first to fall. Uh-oh. Iceman's right. Who are these guys? What do they want? Bobby? I think they're here to kill you. Elsewhere in the city, it looks like a collection of Marvel's baddies have decided to have their own end-of-the-world party, courtesy of the Kingpin. There's drinks, food, and Frank Castle, better known as the Punisher, has decided to stop by and provide the entertainment. That was nice of him. Okay, I am slowly turning the page. Aw man, it looks like Widow's group is under heavy fire again and she can't get her crate to the Baxter in time. She apologizes for not making it and her ship goes boom. Susan says that the resurrection team has been lost. Reed is looking very worried here as he looks to Black Panther. T'Challa is going to use his friend Manifold to help him find the people they need. They better do it quick, or Earth's mightiest are dropping like flies. A blinding light pours out of the Baxter building, and nearby Cyclops says that the Phoenix egg is ready to hatch. I can't believe I wrote that line in the script. Cyclops hatched an egg. Comics are weird. Scott greets the egg like an old friend, and I think I know what's gonna happen next. I hope his new outfit isn't a Nightwing ripoff like it was the last time he had Phoenix powers. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Hey, what are the Guardians up to? Looks like they're taking a beating. Rocket and Drax are complaining about Earth wind. Oh no. Rocket, no! Rocket's been shot! No! He'll be fine. He's got a movie coming out. He and the other Fallen are gonna be just fine. I hope. Groot is lost too, and suddenly Star-Lord vanishes. I hope this is part of Reed's plan. Elsewhere, other heroes are beginning to vanish. The female Thor disappears before Storm's eyes. Spidey vanishes. Carol and Ultimate Iron Man are locked in combat, and the jerk actually asks Carol out for a date. Carol is about to give him a rather impolite answer when she too disappears. Reed says to Panther to cut Manifold loose as it's time to go. Panther hesitates and says that he can still find those that they need. Manifold then says that they need to go. Now. From out of the Baxter building comes a life raft? Say, that looks familiar. Nah. Seeing the life raft take off, Ultimate, Reed, and Thanos say that there are some things that refuse to die, and mounts an attack on the lifesaver-shaped craft. Cyclops says that you can't kill an idea because it always comes back, or is reborn. Oh, and speaking of reborn, it looks like Cyclops is all phoenixed up. Buddy, Jean would be so proud of you. Anyway, it looks like he's about to kick some Mad Titan butt. He's going to use the cosmic power he now has to end the fighting once and for all. Or not. Looks like he was teleported to the life raft for safekeeping. Earth is fracturing, and Panther says that it looks like that's all the people that they can save. Don't worry, the dad'll come back. Reed asks if they're going to make it, and the answer is, barely. The craft shakes, and the shields still hold. Come on, guys, you can do this. Wow, that doesn't look good. Okay, things are looking bleak. There's suddenly a hull breach. Ben, Johnny, Sue, and the kids float by in a huge chunk of debris. Panther fears the worst, and Reed said that his wife is the strongest person he knows, as she puts up a force field. Reed says to Panther to keep things together so that he can save them. T'Challa replies that Reed would have to act fast, and if he's able to do it. Reed snaps and says, of course he can! He's Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic. The Black Panthers said that they have a brief window of opportunity to do this, and if the shields collapse, he's bringing him back in. Reed agrees, and Susan's looking worse for wear as she struggles to keep it together. Reed goes to stretch when Sue's section of the ship is engulfed in flames. Sue and the others are gone. Carol pulls the despondent Reed back and tells T'Challa to get the shields up. Reed's steady craft spins away as the comic ends, and reality fades to white. We then get the solemn narration. You spend your entire life looking for that one perfect someone, and when you find her, you'll never love anything more. Then you'll have children and realize what a fool you were to believe that. And now, I have lost everything. We all have lost everything. My entire life I believed in better days ahead. I believed in tomorrow. I hid that belief in my heart, a stronghold against the world that devours hope. Now the walls have fallen. I have been overrun, and I hope, and I believe in nothing. So that was Secret Wars #1. It's a pretty good start to an ambitious crossover that heralds the next chapter of the Marvel Universe. I would analyze it right now, but we're only a few months in, so what I think I'm going to do is, over the next few months...
Chris!
Ink, what are you doing here?
Sorry to interrupt your review, but we got a crisis here. There's a planet in the sky and I've lost contact with everyone. Channel Awesome, That Ruled, RT Gomer, we need your...
Ink! He said something about RT Gomer. I better go check it out.
Nope, that's it. I'm done. Can't handle this movie anymore. May as well just let some white void's face come and take me away. I didn't mean that literally. No.
You know, every damn time.
Oh, this is bad. My friends are disappearing. Nightmare, come in.
Why? Why did this happen? Why did this happen? Oh yeah, you can't talk.
Nightmare, no! Zenith, come in. I'll apologize for all the times I said I am Groot to you.
See, this is what happens when you don't watch my show. The universe explodes. Good going, Seafarah.
This can't be happening. I'd better go check out the Comic Book Issues Facebook group. I know Channel Awesome is gone, but John, he still has to be there. Nothing can keep that guy down.
Now that I've overcome my still gaming syndrome, I can just sit back and finish my fanfiction. This is gonna be the best day of my life. Oh, son of a...
No! They're all gone. I wish I could call the Star Bolts if I could, if it made any difference, but no. Stay away from me. I've got a Wii remote, and I'm not afraid to use it. No. I don't want to go.